Have they really picked themselves up? Have they really improved or not? Dakota, what are your thoughts? I mean, Empire, of course, feeling really good after Game 1.
Could not have given him much more, really. Giving him the Lesh, Silent. He's very comfortable playing Wraith King. We all know what Yoku could do on the Earthshaker. And as you said, they were able to kind of lead off with an early snowball. They get the track gold, and it just didn't look like there was much to stop Empire. I mean, Jug, if he's equipping items, he's hoping to get pickoffs, but they're kind of stuck and corralled back in their base playing a defensive position. You don't have the defensive items, you're going to get caught out, and many times they did. That track, sight, plus glimpse back, there was just no chance of retreat.
All right, so we've already cleared about Lesh. Probably going to want to ban it from the side of Hot 6, unless, of course, if they are first pick, you can try to get it, of course. On the other side, do you think there's anything specific that Hot 6 is looking for, whether it's a certain hero to ban or pick, or a certain style they're like, all right, this is what also really knocked us off our balance against Empire in Game 1?
I think they would really like to play their Lina, but I don't know if they're getting it. Was that first phase banned by Empire this time, or was it actually in the pool?
I do not recall.
I feel like it was a second phase ban.
Oh,
actually, no. It wouldn't have been, because the second phase was Anti-Mage and then the Husker.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think it was first phase second banned by Empire.
It must have been the first, because I do believe it was banned.
They could look for that. They could look for the Naga, but realistically, I think Empire might just ban the same. Although, if the pick order is swapped, then maybe Empire feels like they have to ban Lesh, and then you would get either Naga or Lina.
That's true.
They did have the Quap this time, which I think is, of course, also a great pick in general, and it has worked out pretty well for Hot 6 in some of their games. But
they put a lot of priority into Bounty Hunter as well for Jarix, so they could also first pick up that.
Winter, what about you?
I think the picks is, in general, not the biggest issue like Hot 6 have. Like, giving up the Lash is one thing, but overall they're losing a lot of their games is because they are not executing and not playing as well as they could have, and making a lot of mistakes in general, like individual mistakes here and there. So I feel maybe just adjusting towards not giving Lash away, and the rest is more focused on their general play as a team and as an individual. Everyone has to do their job and get their lanes sorted out well. I mean, that's the most. That's the main thing I feel about Hot 6.
Okay, I mean, of course, also it's just one game left for both teams. You can't think too much into it. At this point, you just got to play your heart out, see where that goes. Again, for Hot 6, it doesn't change anything on paper, but at the same time, you want to leave a kind of lasting mark for other teams to look at and say, you don't want everyone to kind of scoff at you and be like, oh, they were bottom of Group B, and that's where they belonged because we saw those last games and they never really picked themselves up. Hot 6 wants to stand back up, but on the side of Empire, definitely much more on the line. They win this. They don't secure a spot in the upper bracket, but they have a chance